Okay. String with that. Are we choppy or not? Actually a very low amount of chop today. Jinxing it sounds like, but we'll hope. Deteriorating, so maybe if we lower the requirements and strain. Okay. Alrighty. Well, sounds about right. Oh, yeah. Chop. Chop. Okay.
I suppose you're who I have to thank for the hole in my wall.
Oh, did knock?
Don't be silly. Do you know how long I've been asking them to fix the hot flash? I can't even remember.
Oh, the power cell was missing.
Oh, for heaven's sake. They said they had to wait for a part. Look, without help or even a manual, you fixed 3 machines and triggered a chain reaction.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, sorry about that.
I need a chap who can figure things out. Would you like a job?
I'm afraid I'm sort of trying to get out of town.
Why? This is the best of all possible worlds. Nothing gets done, but everyone's happy.
You seem sort of exasperated, actually.
Oh, don't tell anyone, all right? How are you getting past the quarantine gates without a Framistat?
I was hoping to get one from, here?
They've been pestering me for one. Tell you what, I'll give you one, and when you're done with it, give it to them from me.
Oh, that's very kind of you, I will.
Here, look around. If there's something else you can use, take it.
What a swell chap. Nice to meet someone who can recognize the power of chaos and the ingenuity that it brings.
Just resting my feet.
Good old seats. Well, that's enough sitting around. Looking down upon the mortals is great. Light bulb. Light bulb. Please tell me there's another one of them. Yeah! The Sandman, the most broken weapon in this entire game, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Yo, it sounds like I cleared up the chop for today. At least for a bit. I'm not gonna address it ever again though, because when it's clear, at least because of the fact that I'm paranoid at this point. Screaming paranoia. Takes enough effort to open the realms. Let alone technical glitches.
Can't go around off your job.
I warned you and your kind to never sniff me again.
You owed me a bit of money.
There's the one that did it.
If you choose this path, it will hurt. I gave you a chance to back out.
It's not personal.
They made a choice there. That was a choice. I warned them and everything. I said, you do this, it'll hurt you. I feel no sympathy. In all realms, in both the realm of chaos and the realms around chaos, an understanding is known, which is that if you are foolish and incapable, well, death claims many. It cannot help but make the error. It is a tragedy, though. I do so wish that we had a different outcome.
I wonder if my parents would be proud of me. Or would they be terribly stern?
Well, they would have seen a side of you they never knew. We all meet sides like that. To an extent, you gotta wonder when you're gonna meet that side. And why. How will you react when you meet a side of you that you never knew existed?
The old man's on a rampage. I wouldn't ask him for a raise today.
All right.
You said nothing, sir. Wall walking. A favorite. The feeling I'm gonna have to take the long way around, but first. Sorry, what is that? Is that a dog biting a bird? Y'all talking crap to America? Is that the eagle? Are y'all saying a bulldog beats bird? The eagle? Well, y'all supposed to be the bulldog? Hey, look at me. I'm so impressive. We can beat America.
Sorry, sir. Quarantine. No one can go through.
I sort of need to get into the building.
Oh, I don't doubt it for a minute. But whilst I have the responsibility, I do not have the authority, if you grasp my predicament. It's those doctors at the Wellington Health. They've locked down the whole bloody district.
Ah,
Well, I suppose I should just go visit the Wellington Health then?
Well, if you can go talk some sense to them, you'd be the hero of the parade, I imagine, sir. Everybody knows the plague's not real.
But I also suspect that the only way to lift this stupid quarantine is somewhere in the Wellington Health building.
yes, plague is not real. If I'm honest, they have the cure to the plague. I can make the cure to the plague. The plague is very much not a non-threat. A plague is a problem of there is no cure, there is only death that awaits thee. A thing of we know how it spreads, we know how to avoid it, we know how to cure it is a annoyance. Like the flu. Or chaos madness. You just don't go near someone who has it and you should be okay. Now, does it spread occasionally? Yes. But again, that's normally their fault. We all know that when someone has it, everything about them is tainted with it. I wonder how useless these dig sites are gonna be. I mean, I got another axe at least. Ah. Cool. What's out here? No, Arthur, don't. You still have to find Percy.
That's them! Their hands are all bloody!
Back off and you won't be hurt. I told you what to do.
I've always liked you, actually.
A bunch of useless cleavers. I have 4 axes! I am the crazed axe man.
They never told me what that specialist said, the one in London, when they took him to see him.
Well, if it was the French specialist, they had nothing of value to say for the French. Well, in the realm of chaos, the French are rarely respected. not brave enough, you see. They used to be respected. It's just they don't have as much fighting spirit as they used to, and well, the change annoyed many in this realm.
Shit.
I hope you're all heading home and ready to go.
We're now going home and getting ready for Lee.
Oh dear. I forgot about the headmistresses. I suppose I could just sneak past her via that alley. Oh dear.
Why are you worried? Just borrowing from a car.
I wonder why everyone doesn't just do that.
Well, if you wonder why people don't borrow from cars, because I called dibs.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area.
I don't see how they expect me to visit the shops on the other side with all these spankers and things. I almost feel unwanted.
That's why you gotta deal with them.
There must be some way to put her to bed for a bit. Otherwise, how do they get close to her for maintenance and such?
First, we should clean up this spill and gain ourselves some motoline.
Question. What did the German say as he pushed his brother off a cliff? Answer. Look, Mama. No hands.
No hands.
Do you have those numbers for George yet?
You know, I think we wear the same size.
The eager cleaver. It's very interesting. No questions will be asked. I can fully fathom why there won't be any questions asked, because there's going to be a second of what? Just a millisecond of recognizing, that ain't normal, before gone. A reinforced padded suit, so very durable for whoever comes next.
Question. What do you call...
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
I wonder if she's powered from in here.
Boop. Let's see the new stuff. A cool berserker spike. Ah, dang it! Can't be used on me. The bigger banger. I'll take 2-player devices. They'll never suspect this thing. They're just not cricket. Because every weapon must have a name and must just be so excessive now that we're this far in the game.
Ha! Now Headmistress can't scold me for breaking quarantine.
And before we begin this mission, I'm gonna quickly drop off my stuff. Got so much
Fond
stuff.
memories cowering from the bombs with Mum, Dad and Percy.
I love walking out of the tunnel and just levitating for 5 feet. Pipe wrench. What did that remind? That makes me wonder a question, really, when I see that pipe wrench. When I see a pipe wrench, I just have to wonder, would you kindly? Don't you come on down to Rapture? Well, politically it's tense. Come on down to a quaint little town, trying not to drown. If it down is just not the deep blue sea, forget Atlantis. The Blue Mall. Digging for treasure. Torch, Bobby Truncheon, and Rick.
Bloody hell. Oh, I seem to be a lot more serious about the plague here. It must be spreading fast. Not a pleasant thought. It's sloppy of them to leave all the works exposed like that. What if someone were to have an unfortunate accident and break things? Police force seems to be out in force.
I'm really happy that today I got good audio.
Who's in it? Now I'm sure you're all safely in bed and ready for a bed. Well, I hope you're indoors by now. The fog is rolling in and you know who's in it. Now I'm sure you're all safely in bed and ready for a bed.
Do.
Strange how everyone looks the same. Wonder if that's just a side effect that's stuck.
It's a fun way to explain the limited number of NPCs. Also, I could see that happening. Hey, this thing is messing with our minds in like 5,000 ways. Well, lo and behold, the 5,000 ways included the fact that suddenly we're all going to dress the same. Many people are going to talk the same. Probably, if they're children afterwards, they're going to have a defect. Just so many problems.
Oh, this should be fun. A building full of fanatics who can smell me. Naked among wolves.
Attention all attendees. The keynote dissection and luncheon will be starting in the operating theatre in 5 minutes.
How do I get to the elevator? I don't think I want to mingle with this crowd.
No diving. Wings of Victory materials water. Cement gifted by General Bing.
Dr. Defoe, please report to the quarantine.
Dr. Defoe? Can he become Dr. DeFriend? Chlorine.
Dr. Defoe, the quarantine grid room. Thank you.
I don't know. Maybe I should leave you in the woods instead. No, they are all not back. Okay. Was the one that did not know that his parents
Howdy.
Oi! What are you doing there? I love a game of hide and seek. That's it. You run.
All nurses are reminded to file their mandatory volunteer schedule by Thursday afternoon at 5 o'clock.
Let's see. Monday, bubble and squeak. Tuesday, bangers and mash. Beans on toast, toad in a hole, chef surprise. Yeah, no thanks to all of the above.
Please congratulate Nurse Elizabeth
I'm gonna have to rewrite the entire bloody report. Can you believe that?
Ward for her adaptation of a crash cart into a file for frequently used forms.
Oi! You don't belong there. Stop! In the name of the Lord. That's it.
If you enter this room, I will destroy you. I'm giving them a chance at life.
Don't you forget it. Let's get the rest of the land. You feeling all right, sir?
Are you feeling all right, sir?
Are you feeling That's the one more there he is!
Come on in!
I love a game of hide and seek. Black dog!
I've decided peace was boring.
I'm out and take your medicine.
I changed my mind as I want to do many a time. How dare you? Sir, do you want to run? Thank goodness you didn't want to run. Oh my gosh, how did this happen? Oh my goodness, they struck again! The Rex Killer! No!
Only they will all like you.
He's been eaten, wiped the seat. The bleach and a brick. Bleach. Why are people trying to flush entire bottles of bleach?
They don't make them like you anymore.
Yeah, well, chaos is sanctioned. The other realms determined that we were only allowed one being of realm opening or whatever. Dr. Harold Ridgewall. Concerning. Heralds are very powerful names. Look to human history. Not that it's boring, but those heralds tend to be quite the big players.
Oh, of course. The quarantine floor is under quarantine. I sort of doubt Dr. Milton is going to give me a key card. Maybe there's one in his office.
Due to the dissection luncheon, lunch will not be served.
I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Served in the cafeteria today. If you are not attending the luncheon, please make other arrangements.
She was positive she'd figured it all out. I read Miss Olsen's notes. Did you know we mixed joy mushrooms and chemicals and created mutant spores that drive people loony?
Didn't you now? I'm still a bit foggy on all of this. Didn't the Bad Batch mutate mushrooms or something? Didn't you read the report?
It's an opportunistic infection, a sort of fungal encephalitis. The spores have always been around. Didn't bother anyone until the Bad Batch knocked out our citizens' immune systems.
So, what are we doing about it?
It'll burn itself out as soon as the Bad Batch runs out. It's not actually contagious, so long as you're not bitten. Fortunately, we've got them all safely quarantined on Lud's Home.
But what about Dr. V's new batch? Have we tested that? Look, you can't very well have people doubting joy. Where would we be if they stopped taking it? I wouldn't dream of suggesting.
Obviously, we still had to take her in for, observation. Can't have newspapers publishing inflammatory nonsense.
Oh, yes, obviously. We're not going to use the new badge. Obviously. Oh! No. We still have a few months of BlackBerry left. And by then, we're expecting the permanent solution. Lovely.
Maybe a bit of insight. Not concerning at all. Are you concerned? Why would he be concerned? Yams! Rats.
Normally lesions in the Brocath area would result in phasing. They're not dealing with the phasing, are they? Aversion to earlier forms of the language. Extraordinary uptake of the stain in these striations here. Must have been some sort of retrogressive restructuring. Dr. Young would be fascinated to discover that language itself is part of the cultural consciousness. The evidence of cerebral edema. Probably the encephalitis. Oh, bother. I've forgotten to have lunch again, haven't I? I suppose there's always the dissection luncheon. The underlying stratum is Old English.
English. That argues for Saxon displacement of the Aboriginals rather than some sort of assimilation, doesn't it, Dr. Graves? Not babbling in Cornish, are they? I suppose I should stick to my knitting there. Oh, this is interesting. Degeneration is sort of spongiform here in the cerebellum. No wonder they lose their sense of balance. If only they could talk, or we could learn from them about their the problems with the brains.
I've had the voice actor couldn't pronounce that. Defoe, please go down. Thank you, Defoe. Huh. You lady had a lot on you. Yes, huh?
This is a reminder that the bottles marked alcohol contain isopropyl alcohol and not ethyl alcohol, and consequently do not go well with tonic water and ice.
Help.
So that feels entirely too good.
Let's see if I can save this. I can salvage this hour of gameplay or longer. Worst case scenario, we quickly run to what we did last time. Down the pipes. That's not concerning at all. That's not creepy at all. Yeah, I haven't looked in Arthur's journal. No, not giant Jack Worthing. Ramu. Well, the loading might be completing. Yeah, sneak away again, so it works out so many times. Alright, that's that new max dash. Now pneumatic.
Happiness is a choice.
But the feeling these examinations aren't peaceful.
Positive she'd figured it all out.
Ariel?
I read Miss Olsen's notes. Did you know we mixed joy mushrooms and chemicals and created mutant spores that drive people loony?
We didn't get to hear it a second time.
So that was rather disappointingly inconclusive. However, our next electrode proved far more interesting. We thought that if we applied electrical stimulation to the Broca's area, we might enable the subject to speak, which would have proved obviously useful. We had a subject in stage 1 of the plague, just beginning to revert to Old English. We even had a linguist ready to translate. But we obtained a very odd result. I'll just use a bit of juice here.
Dr. Defoe, please report to the quarantine grid room. Dr. Defoe, the quarantine grid room. Thank you.
They'll never suspect a thing. That was too close.
Now, Dr. Hardy, why do you keep your key cards?
All nurses are reminded to file their mandatory volunteer schedule by Thursday afternoon.
Dr. Ridgewell to Allison, Director of Medical School Admissions. I am mystified by your suggestion that there is a simple, easy way to double applications. We have searched high and low for men who are mentally equipped to become doctors. Not every man is fit to be a doctor, you know. Not every man is fit to be a doctor, you know. So many of the men who applied to have become unsuitable due to bad joy. Frankly, there are just not that many men left in Wellington Wells who could be trained to be a doctor. So how could you double applications? If you have some magical method, as you claim, please, by all means, let me know.
At 5 o'clock.
Ah,
the key card. Off to quarantine I go. Yay.
I get the feeling he doesn't like Verloc. First, do no harm. Not for you, I'm feeling generous, so if you come at me, you get the golden oldie. I mean, if the man in charge of Joy has somehow managed to screw up to a level that I can't get many more of able bodies to do the work I need trained bodies to do, I'd probably not like the guy as well, but still.
I don't even want to be here.
Blake, what are you doing in here? Stop reviving them. Ah.
Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
I hate it when someone sticks a buzzsaw in my chest. If anyone ever wants to doubt the might of this non-lethal weapon, I'd like to point them to this. Liquor recipe, no ice. Tonic water, lime juice. Well, if you ever want to make those drinks, there you go. What do you call those two drinks? The Doctor and the Plague? Best first aid kit. Oh, just undoes everything. Hey, do you have a mild cough? Best first aid kit. Do you have acne? Best first aid kit. Do you have Alzheimer's, dementia, epilepsy, and everything else under the sun? Best first aid kit, because it can cure all those things that it claims it cures. Then, by Jove, it can probably cure whatever you got going on.
Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you.
Alright, so let's see. Draft letter. Colbur 9. Executive Committee, I am ready to request more funding for our study of coconut joy. While we are not yet found a dosage that allows test subjects to complete the fun ride without soiling themselves, I remain committed to this research. Perhaps the problem is that we're using plague wastrels. I have asked Verloc to send over some of his healthy downers subjects, but he had declined, crossed out. That man never shared so much as a sidewalk in his entire life. I understand the rationale of using only people who won't be missed, but am convinced we would have better results with better test subjects and more funding. Surely it would be wise to continue seeking alternatives to Dr. Verloc's permanent solution in the event that he reaches crossed out. If his research crossed out turns out to be complete balderdash, is not the success he imagines. I do hope you can see a way to increase funding to my research crossed out, even though I'm not an arse kisser like. I get the feeling they don't like Dr. Verloc. Please tell us in 500 words or fewer why you wish to become a physician. I was sacked from my old job. I think I would be a good doctor because I'm very accustomed to taking joy myself. Dear students, medical studies are not a joke. Whoever took the cadaver's private bits from last week's dissection should return them promptly.
So much for that get.
Another Sandman.
Till I make a new filter for it at any rate.
Do I want to let pipe? No. There's so many axes. Ah, there's a dog on my lifting its head on my lap. In the realm of chaos, dogs are adorable.
Attention all staff. A downer with plague has escaped from the test labs. Please consider him armed and dangerous. Be on your guard.
That's concerning.
What's wrong with all this stuff? You better throw something away before something starts chasing you.
You're right, I don't need bleach.
Oh, you're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily.
I'll be back for this for stuff. I need to quickly go ahead and just drop off some stuff at one of the bases. It's a quick trip. Quick enough. I refuse to drop too much loot. Plus, if loot transfers to the next character, the next character is just gonna have so much to work with. They're gonna find one of these pneumatic tubes and just gonna be like, my God, Arthur, is this all you? Can you imagine that, like, you follow an old friend leaves a place like this, and then you eventually like, I'm gonna follow after them, and you just find one of their stashes, and you're like, what? Why? I've always found that thought very funny in many games like this. Just the fact it's like, if people are following after you, and you leave all Brawley, I'll leave Brawley to someone else. They are like the people who are following after you. They're just like finding all of these weapons and stuff, and they're having to realize that you really decided when as to how many weapons you wanted, that you said yes. Could you imagine, like, you are following after a friend that you believe is a pacifist, and you find like half this level of a stash? Like, the day you meet up with your friend again, you're gonna have a good deal of questions being like, hey pal, glad we caught up. What was all that? Alright, time to keep going.
seriously, unless you have an awfully good reason, such as being recently deceased.
I seem to be a lot more
Please step away immediately.
No, I'm gonna step up.
serious about the plague here. It must be spreading fast. Not a pleasant thought.
Let's get the rest of the lads.
You might want to see a doctor about that.
Police force seems to be out in... force.
The old man's on a rampage. I wouldn't ask him for a raise today.
Lovely day for it.
I learned a new Baticate routine.
I'm just thinking, like, what we've seen. Like, not what we've seen, but, like, instead of going, I had a thought, I can't remember my thought, but it was a good thought. I guess it was determined that you mortals aren't ready for the good thought. It was too good for you. Don't hate me. Hate the rule decider. There are beings that high in all realms. Not to say they're most powerful, just the ones who, for whatever reason, get to make decisions.
If we can just reduce the budget a tad more, I think we could really make an impact.
Don't you just love the smell of Morteline? It's so modern.
Arthur, I think the joy is getting to your head a bit too much.
I'm the new guy. Any idea where my desk is?
They say you see the oddest shadows in the street at night. I never look.
The jig is right. I'm done fooling around.
Keep chasing me and you'll regret it.
Right.
I warned you.
I'll fix you.
Oh, it doesn't kill you.
Black. Don't kill you up, all right.
Goodbye, Waddles.
There you are.
I'm dying. Not again. I'm dying. Damn it all.
You might want to see a doctor, sir.
Good news, I've stopped dying.
There you are.
We've been waiting for you.
Ah, bitch. How dare you?
How long until the coconut joy takes effect? There we go. Lovely. Now, Dr. Brooks is going to bring in a series of disturbing stimuli. Hopefully, with the coconut joy I've given you, you won't be a bit bothered. We won't actually see the stimuli. There's a blind between us and you, and a blind between you and the stimuli. It's what we call a double-blind experiment. Off you go. Don't forget to write. That's my little joke. I know you've forgotten how to write.
How dare you? Button. Oh my gosh, it's World War II!
Percy!
What the hell is going on?
That's a rather strong reaction. I hope the equipment is properly calibrated.
They're killing him, Percy!
Oh dear. The coconut's not terribly effective at all, is it? Don't tell anyone I said that. Well, wasn't that fun? I think we made all the necessary observations. I'll unlock the chair. Please take the corridor on the left back to your cell. Odd. The button's on the fritz again. No. You have to reroute the power for some reason. Try it now. Nada. Oh, bother. Give me a moment. Now. It's making noises. That's promising.
Aha! The Chaos Axe, it's strong. This vessel wasn't ready. I shouldn't have imbued chaos power that much.
I'm doing this for you, Percy. I'd never do it just for me.
Uncle Jack?
Let's see what I can do to this with my trusty Fremistat.
Yo. Thank you, Plague! I knew chaos chose me for a reason.
Do we really have to do this?
Now, Bill, excuse me, I'm gonna read the morning paper. Ah. I love that article that I read. Sorry, what? The no questions asked might be a bit.
Can't we work something out? No?
Godspeed, world that I burned. We've set the world on fire, team. I don't want to set the world on fire. But I did. Questionnaire, when did joy stop working for you? How do you feel today on a scale of elated to glum? You keen to be part of a study that could restore your joie de vivre? Do you enjoy carnival rides? Do you get motion sickness? You don't want to be a downer, do you? Of course you don't. Silly question.
Maybe I should sit down for
Good
a bit.
news, pretty much every doctor is currently being mauled to death. Or worse, I've unleashed the plague.
Hello? That's my old office. I bet Clive got my window, didn't he? The little shit.
Can I enter? Or whatever. Clive can enjoy the plague that I've unleashed.
I'm getting old.
Good news, Clive, you've gained the window seat. Bad news, Arthur unleashed the plague.
I'm sorry, sir. The broadcast tower has been quarantined.
Don't you know?
Well, I think if you examine the gate, you'll see that it's been unquarantined.
Oh, so it has. Well then, I'll just bugger off, shan't I? Enjoy your visit.
I'm sorry I couldn't be at the meeting. Did I miss anything critical?
Right as rain, right as rain.
We should probably, one last drop off of equipment. Let's, bring a Sandman, though. Let's, have a party. No questions asked, just Sandman. We'll bring the club because of the fact that it's the old friend that never gave up on us.
Odd. I can never remember what the tracks look like after.
Dude, that thing, like, I made one of them, and I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to have, like, limited health, but, like, the term limited health feels like a disservice to that thing. Let's get to work. Wake up, samurai. We got a city to burn. I wanna grab that. I'm gonna get that clip of the scene where it's like I'm in like low on health, dying, and I'm like, oh no, doctors are gonna kill me, just to play. And I'm like, oh, chaos! It saved my life yet again. Oh.
Plague here. It must be spreading fast. Not a pleasant thought.
Sorry, mustache.
Right as rain, right as rain.
Yeah, I wonder where the broadcast tower is. I wish there was a way to tell. Let's quickly. Where is his journal? It's probably the notes.
Simply notify them that there's a diner in the area, and they'll take care of the rest. After all, it's their job. But if there are no authorities, you may need to take action yourself. Call your fellow citizens and let them know.
I'm sorry, sir. The broadcast tower has been...
There it had not. And chaos wins today.
And it's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. The weather is a bit wet, but that's the lovely thing about English weather. The sun always comes out in the end. So come on out, or you'll miss it. Wakey, wakey, everyone. morning to you.
I suppose it would be lovely to visit the old broadcast tower, but I do sort of need to get the hell out of Wellington Wells. I've got to go down.
Good morning.
Took a V-meat sandwich off a downer this morning.
How on earth did a downer get V-meat?
I haven't the foggiest. But I'll tell you, it was the best meal I've had in days.
I'd imagine.
Sandwich wasn't bad either.
Sandwich wasn't bad either. You're all right.
They're interviewing a wall.
Spiffing weather.
Righto.
The infinite cup, I'm afraid I'm taking that. You're not supposed to have that technology. While service entry is out of order, workers may use the entrance, but proper decorum is required at all times. Please ensure you have boots do not drip, as we have recently had a carpet cleaned again. Finally, get the millionaire ready. Once you go through the doors, our service will be done. With any other adventures in Wellington Wells? Well,
Drop that.
Just lie down.
I couldn't resist. I was gonna go home and drop everything off. I thought there'd be one last climactic thing, but let's get going.
I think the rail tracks are just past those revolvers.
Very comforting at all.
Right.
Come on.
Put that down.
Who else wants some? Let me do one last minute. A fire extinguisher. That will probably be helpful. By Jove, it was. Come on, sir. Let me just finish upgrading Arthur. It's good condition. What will you trade for them? What the heck is a lava lamp?
Can't go that way, can I? The whole floor's collapsed. So much for the tracks. Oh, I hope I don't have to go up there. I'm gonna have to go up there, aren't I?
As a check.
Why does God hate me?
Sinners must pay the price, I guess. And we have committed many sins, Arthur.
I don't think I want to breathe in those fumes.
I hear you, however, I am going to take someone else's gas mask. One more sin added to the pile, am I right? Actually, I lied. I made one. How? Do not question me.
Looks like I wasn't the first one. Oh shit. Prudence.
Hey, Prudence, you made it damn far. I'd pick you up if I could. My God. Who is standing there? seconds ago.
Consort, late for a meeting.
I'm going to take Banzai lessons. You should come too.
I hope I can get back to the tracks through the mine somehow.
You're the future, huh? Well, the future. It's quite the shitty one. Ow! Taking all the joy I can as I leave.
I'm sure it's perfectly safe going into the mines. What are the odds they'll collapse again, eh?
God, it does look like a camel.
Or a weasel.
It has a back like a weasel's.
Or like a whale.
It's very like a whale.
I wonder if you can do this with clouds.
Don't even joke about that.
That dig spot. We're well past the point of dig spots, my friend.
Hello? Do I know you? The, executive committee asked me to see how things are going down here.
About bloody time. I've been asking them for months. They think everything's peachy keen down here. It's not peachy keen, is it? I don't suppose you saw anyone working on the way in?
Unless they were disguising it terribly well, no.
They get dirty if they forget to go topside.
The XCOM sent me to inspect the machine over there.
The bucket wheel excavator? Oh, this is hilarious. Did you happen to notice a bloody great hole on your way in? That's because we delved too sloppily and too deep with that thing, and half the mine collapsed. I told the gang to stick to picks and shovels. We start that beast up again, the rest of the mine is going to collapse and take the entire bloody parade with it.
That's quite alarming. Have you removed the activator?
No. The gang don't seem very interested in starting it up.
I think you better let me remove the activator. I don't want any accidents.
All right. You'll need my key card.
I'll let them know you need relief.
By God, you are the most on-the-ball person I've seen in years. Are you sure you're not a downer?
Oh. Marvellous!
Did you hear? Bulky Jack got another one last night.
I almost feel bad about what we're about to do. With this act, I hereby consign 1,000 souls to oblivion, or however that thing from...
You will never guess who I caught sneaking out of the executive washroom.
Righto. Do you have those numbers for George yet?
Did you hear? This is Sapphire.
That thing from Warhammer. It's like with this, I sign the death warrant of an entire world. Sign 1,000,000 souls to oblivion.
excavated thing to cross that abyss.
Bloody downer! Stop bringing me down! Oh!
It'll be easy.
Stop bringing me down! Bloody hell! Really bringing me down!
That rather hurts, actually.
Now that I do apologize, and that I would not have done this otherwise. Not put hoping it will destroy everything. How do you know if or push it? Aha!
I've got it. What if you come with me?
And I'm too old.
What if I sneak you on the train?
That's against the rules.
Oh, if we get caught, I'll just say there was a mix-up and you can play dumb.
Are you sure?
Remember how I snuck you on that camping trip? Didn't it work out brilliantly? Just trust me.
I trust you, Arthur. I said I trust you, Arthur.
We'll go to Germany together. We'll take care of each other, no matter what happens.
Fucking betrayal. Officially can send the book to the devil. Death is coming for us all now.
Well, it's for knocking down my blocks in kindergarten.
We are doing a lot more than knocking down blocks, Pally.
Keep calm!
This is... There are words for this. None of them are permitted on almost any site. But the rhyme was errorism.
Oh, come on! Seriously? Couldn't you just wait till I'm gone?
Arthur, did you have to stop there and explain? I had it. Arthur, why? Oh, there's a desync to the audio. Bloody hell. Well, good news, we made it.
You're really doing this to find Percy? I mean, where would you even look for him? Is he even alive? Is he in Russia? How would you even get to Germany?
Tell you what, Arthur. Here's a bandage. Skipping is not a crime. Remember John Bolt. And I fought for king and country. Rip Charles Woodcock. It is not in my head. Not. Free Friday. Not in my head. Not in my head. It's not in my head. Stop skippers for their own good. I should assume that any unauthorized person past this point is attempting to leave Wellington well. This is clear evidence of mental derangement. Skippers will often complain of hunger. This is further evidence of psychosis, including joy withdrawal. And he needs to, after doing a would-be skipper, please render him labs.
Oh, good. I'm finally back on the right track.
You know where I'm going on holidays? Spain.
I've not been to Spain, except Gibraltar once.
Next holiday. Maybe after Christmas. Wouldn't want to miss Christmas.
Huh?
Oh no, with the turkeys and the roast beef.
And the fruitcake. And the wassail.
Oh, wassail.
Oh, everything goes better with wassail.
Do you think we'll ever get out of here?
Ah, there you go, spoiling it. And we was having so much fun.
Sorry, I can only suspend my disbelief so long.
A word to the wise, Constable. Sincerity is the most important thing. The better you can fake that, the better you'll do in life.
Ah. These people aren't fooled, but...
You're doing this because you don't have a strong enough sense of self-preservation to leave Wellington Wells on your own account, aren't you? You need the guilt.
Well, it's...
Mr. Hastings. Just when I'd given up all hope of seeing an engineer.
You know, sir, we've come to the end of our time. Some of us cut and run. Some of us stand by our post. Some of us take care of our brother.
My brother?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
All men is brothers, sir.
Right. Of course.
Damn thing so itchy. It's times like these what try men's souls, sir. They try men's souls.
I know you.
Please keep your hands inside the train. It is very dangerous to
You must get back on the train.
the windows of the train.
Arthur! You must get back on board!
No, I'm just here to take my brothers to the train.
No! Please! Arthur!
He really pulled this.
No! No, get up!
Mr. Percival Hastings.
That's me, Percy. People call me Percy.
I can't believe it.
Someone has written on this card that you are a bit dim, and you can't be roaming about on your own. You don't seem dim.
Right. Well, Mum thinks I can't. Mum thinks I can't. Mum thinks I can't take care of myself. But I can.
I've had it with you!
To tell the truth, I really did want to go to Germany with my brother, Arthur. See, we'd sort of take care of each other. So I tried to sneak on, but then Arthur said, no, we have to follow the rules.
Is that so?
I'll just run along home. Mum's probably worried sick. Can I go?
This is a day we may all come to regret, Mr. Hastings. But I am not going to put one more child on that train than my duty obligates me to do. Run along then.
We all regretted that. Oh, Ellie left. Hello, greetings. We just completed Arthur's story.
Sir, are you all right?
I'd best be on my way. I did something terrible.
Arthur, I swear to
we've
God.
all done things we regret, sir. Some of them we regretted as we done them. Some of them never quite go away.
I told him we'd go to Germany together. I told him I'd hold our passports, and then I walked off the train with his passport. He didn't know how to talk to anyone but me. I can't make it up to him now.
Arthur, I swear.
No, sir.
Arthur, if you
I
jump,
imagine you
I'm going to
cannot.
be so mad.
Then who is there to forgive me?
Some try to forget.
I can't do that. Not anymore.
Well, I suppose you must treat it as a gift. To know who you are. Without that, there's no hope for wisdom.
I wish I still believed in some sort of mercy.
Life goes on. That is the mercy. Come on, sir. Once you're out there, you'll know what to do.
Fantastic. We've definitely committed so many crimes. We are such criminals. It is hilarious. Like, this is a beautiful ending for the first part, and I am looking forward to the next part. But by God, we're criminals. So, Laps, what is your favorite thing about this game? I honestly expected that game just to pull that, oh, the weight of my sins is too much. I must leave this realm, and just hurl them off the bridge. I just love all the hidden little stories and the random townspeople. That is a fair thing. It is like a rare thing for a game to have that many things. I'd slow down and listen to the stories and stuff. Sometimes I'd like accidentally interrupt one. But there are more stories than you would expect for most games. I think the only game that I can think of like so much. Yeah, there is the crap ton. From all the notes to find to all the little bits and bobs that are going down. All this golden mask so you can remember your past. I'm just glad the game didn't pull the whole, oh, you can't go on with your sins. Arthur throws himself off the golden bridge or whatever. Because I'd be like, no. Absolutely. How dare you, game? Because some games do that, and I get it. But also, I get so mad. Like, oh, so me spending so many hours, days, just working my butt off, getting everything. Helping this character as hard as much as I can, they just gave up. But yeah, the story of this game, it is definitely more expanded than you would think. Like, most games wouldn't have that little thing of like, well, I got a pie to make, or like, just the casual mentioning, yeah, if you start up that machine, like, the entire parade's just gonna collapse. Like, stuff like that. Oh, yeah, I'm at your second playthrough. Well, this is my first. I tend to play these games blind. I also put them on the highest difficulty. Because, I don't know, it adds a layer of fun to it. I will say I loved what I did with... I found the Sandman and I was like, oh, I love this thing. Oh. It's time for Sally's story.
Add 3 cc's. Well, let's just fire this up. Please don't blow up in the next 30 seconds.
You didn't think of like max playthrough?
Just
max
a minute.
Difficulty? Well, hey, most people don't think, hey, let me just maximize my suffering.
I'm out of Blackberry Spud. Come back later.
I need it now.
Sorry, I don't have any now. What the hell was that?
Where is it? Where's the blackberry?
I'm making it!
You're lying!
It's a very delicate reaction.
You're saving it all for the bobbies!
How dare you do this?
Where is it?
And here we see a dead man.
Where are you? It's up there, isn't it?
Shit, I need my emergency kit.
I opened this last time. What was it?
This better work on Spud.
Knockouts are just sneakily knock people out. It's so much more modern. Ah, damn it, I took the sunshine.
Oh, no.
What's going on today in the village of Harry?
No. She broke my brain. It's not possible. We sent them all away. They never came back. It's a rat, isn't it? I'm hallucinating, and it's a rat, and it's gonna bite me.
Oh, you better not, sir. I will kill you.
Can't be a baby. You're a rat. You have to be a rat.
My child.
We better get Spud out of here. You'd think a junkie would weigh a bit less, wouldn't you?
I just take care of looting my house. Do 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 do. No! I was hoping all the stuff I gathered Arthur would transfer over, and if it did, it was gonna be beautiful as I just had an armada.
Of course, there's the blower.
Just right off the bat, and 5,000 ways to beat the crap out of someone.
I hope Gwen's alright. Brilliant. They all want Blackberry Joy. Spud couldn't have shown up at a worse time.
Let's see. Nappy, that's gonna be new. Oh. Oh no. I should not be trusted with a child. This is a horrible error. I just wish that to be known now. So when the horrible error reveals itself.
Bucket.
Well. Come on, Gwen.
The Batman is asleep. He won't bother you anymore.
When were you made?
Oh, you've got a poopy nappy, don't you? Let's go get you a nice clean one. Off with the wet, on with the dry. Wipe up the poop so the baby doesn't cry.
This is a stark difference from the game I was playing earlier. One moment ago, I have a flaming axe and I'm swinging it wildly, and I'm like, ah! In the middle of a war.
I shouldn't have left it alone. I better turn down the heat. Who is it now?
Hello in there! Is there anyone in there?
Constable! Whatever brings you here.
Someone seems to have bashed your front door in, Mom.
Terrible, isn't it? I forgot my key and I had to sort of bash my way in.
I've had reports, Mom. All sorts of people coming to your door.
Amazing, isn't it? So many people get lost these days, and they keep asking me for directions.
You're not selling illicit substances, are you?
You mean
No.
aside from Blackberry Joy? To the constabulary?
Oh. Are you Sally Boyle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how stupid of me. I'm so sorry to have been a botherer. I know a terribly good joiner. I'll send him round, fix that door up for you.
No need, Constable. But you're very sweet.
I'll just, I'll be on my way, Mom.
Always
Cheerio,
good to
Mom.
have the constabulary on your side, as they say.
I hope Gwen's all right.
An entire pie. My oh my. What is it now, child? Am I gonna have to be fighting cribs throughout the thing? What am I about to have to do in this
Oh,
one?
you can't be serious.
I am panicked. I am fraught with worry and concern.
Hello, Miss Boyle. Just wondering if you were planning to drop by the old neighborhood anytime soon. We all miss you.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just in the middle of, cooking. No. I'll get on the blower and let everyone know. As soon as it's ready. Promise. Oh, she's probably hungry by now. I should have fed her before I started the reaction. No. No, they can't all be broken. No, this was enough milk for a month. Fuck it. I better go calm her down.
Well, time to feed the child the natural way, I guess.
There, baby. Everything's gonna be okay.
What is happening? I do
Mummy
not
promises.
understand.
Thing is, Mummy doesn't know how she's gonna feed you. Did you know that? And if she doesn't figure it
natural
out,
way.
baby is gonna starve to death. Is Mummy the worst mummy ever? Yes, she is.
Exciting. 1,000 problems and 0 ideas of how we're gonna fix them problems.
Yes, she is. Lionel. Wait. Lionel might have tinned milk. He has a bit of everything. Listen, darling. Mummy's gonna go and see Lionel. Try not to cry too much till Mummy comes back.
I'm sorry, what was this thing? Motherhood? Eternal glow.
Okay? Please? Mummy will be back with supper as soon as she possibly
Question,
can.
any tips that I should know, Miss Leap? Well, I don't know why I said Miss. Any tips? Look, you don't. In plain sight. Bed without upsetting anyone. Act forward, man. Well, pig yields more resources. Haggler. Okay, more weight. Well, that's good. You get more benefit from being well fed, hydrated. It's good. Ah, Riva. Not gonna lie. Oh, thank God it's shorter. Because of the fact that I am panicked beyond measure.
Who are you running away from? Now that's proper behavior.
If I was Arthur, you would be in... rats! Weave.
Mercy on the elderly.
Right! No more, Mr. Nice Guy.
No need to get excited.
Weave.
Well, I'm glad.
I'll fix you.
No, you won't.
You're coming with me.
Just gotta keep weaving. Rats. I may have started a riot almost immediately.
No need to
Is this the post box?
I was far too used to Arthur gameplay.
I really should never have posted that letter.
I might be mildly used to playing as Arthur. I'm not sure. I can't say for certain, but I might be a bit too used to playing as Arthur. But that's up for you to judge. I have immediate problems. Immediate. I think. Do you think there are enough constabularies, constable and stuff there to beat me into oblivion? Oh, it's humbling at least. Arthur, I reached a point where I'm like, I am a god.
Please have some milk, Lionel. Please.
What's your fancy?
Sally Boyle! I'm afraid I haven't got anything new or fashionable for a monk girl like yourself. Everything I've got's as old as me.
Oh, Lionel. You've never felt old to me. I need some tin milk for something I'm brewing.
Oh, well, the trade from over the bridge, well, all we seem to have at the moment is a few tins of leftovers from the war, and they're practically collector's items. Pricey.
Oh, I'm a bit short on funds at the moment. Is there anything we could trade?
Not unless you're willing to go over to the Garden District.
Why not?
A girl like you? Some of them wastrels out there, there's rumours of cannibals, devil worshippers, queue jumpers.
It's sweet that you're looking out for
God.
me.
Well, some time
I was
ago,
okay until the
Uncle
queue
Jack
jumpers.
made a record album.
What kind of
Uncle
madness is
Jack
this place?
Sings, and I got a collector who's dying to have it. Now, I know there's a bunch of Uncle Jack fans who have a sort of compound on Eel Pie. If anyone's got the album, it's them. Bring me that, and I'll give you all the tin milk I have.
All right. I'll see what I can find.
You are petite. You are not terrific in a fight or at surviving fights, but you don't have to avoid confrontation because you are a genius chemist. Powerful experimental drugs make you a match for any opponent. You already know some of the recipes, but you must find the more advanced ones in encounters or via skill. Unfortunately, you are rubbish at anything mechanical, including sewing. You will need to buy your supplies and weapons from shopkeepers. Your outfits from Mr. Powhurst. Fortunately, your old boss, Stuart, the chemist, will pay a lot of money for your concoction, so brew enough for everyone.
Uncle Jack records. Jesus Christ. Gwen's life is hanging on Uncle Jack records. Not that Lionel knows that, thank God. Damn it. I better go home and get my garden district dry. Can't walk around there in the latest Davy hat. I get so resentful.
Well, good news is you already have enemies. So, situation as I see it. We are doomed. It's a terrible situation to be in, I know. Doomed. Don't you hate it when you're doomed? I hate it. But yeah, I have to imagine that this thing is going to be shorter considering all the parts of... Yeah, good. I'm sorry, I have a garden district kit.
Right. Enough of that then.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area.
Out of here, haven't we?
Why?
That's the one that did.
Well, I'm alone again. But I appreciate them for stopping by.
It.
Bloody Downer!
Downer.
Stop
Won't
making
have it.
us
We
miserable!
won't have it. You'll thank me.
Think you can defy authority, do ya?
Stop being so bloody selfish.
No need to get excited. I'm glad all I don't see well.
The crashing. My God, it's spoiling hard here. Hard magazine. Have Sally Boyle. Our girl chats about someone from most outrageous looks. Top 5 Bobbies. Sorry. It's a lovely day to walk the road, and we.
I wish you could have met Grandmum. Not over dinner, though.
Oh? And perchance, why is that? Also, Sally, I'll be honest, I think that it's a good thing Sally didn't come with us. With ours and stuff, because I mean, her child probably would have not made it. And if she did have the child by back then she really just twiddled her thumbs.
Fancy a cuppa? lovely day for it.
Every now and then, you hear someone talk about downers. What's a downer? Well, a downer...
One of these days, Gwen, I'm going to teach you all about chemical interactions. They're so much more reliable than boys.
And Sally used atomize her to spray chemicals at her enemies. And craft hallucinex in chemical section of the crafting menu. You craft the hallucinex atomizer in the weapon section of the crafting menu. Equip the hallucinex as a weapon and press cloud. They'll make other people think obsessively about dogs with hilarious violent results. You'll be able to unlock others through the game. Got it. No. Oh, lame. She also takes strawberry?
I've forgotten how bright joy is.
I wish I died in the bombing.
Thought she might take like strawberry or something.
If the doors of perception were cleansed, we could see everything as it is.
Just isn't our day, is it? It probably won't get much worse anyway.
Where do they bury them?
At least we're both
Stay
in this
where I
together.
can see you. Never thought it would come to this.
I don't think Sally's had the ending that's good. I get a bad feeling. Double rainbow in the sky, what does it mean?
Hello. Are you a friend of Uncle Jack?
Of course. Who isn't?
You'd be surprised. Some people seem to think that because we're out here in the Garden District, we have to abandon all pretense of civilization.
We can't take joy, but that doesn't mean we can't see the world the way Uncle Jack does, right? It's just a question of concentration.
Oh, yes. In fact, Uncle Jack has heard of you.
He's heard of us? You can't be serious.
Is he going to talk to us on the TV? Oh, but we never get the new programs out here.
What did he say? How do you know?
Why didn't you ask him? He's coming to visit. He wants to do a live broadcast from here.
He's coming here? But the
place is a mess.
We have to clean up. Uncle Jack's coming. Uncle Jack's coming. Uncle Jack's
That's the
coming.
spirit. Let's show Uncle Jack just how much we love him.
Uncle Jack's coming.
I guess it's not my business,
I guess you don't have the bobby pin set. I used to have an army of bobby pins at every given second.
What exactly are you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning, dear. Are you where you belong right now? Good morning. Are we doing what we're supposed to do?
I'm not cooking for you.
Good morning.
Don't get too close to him.
You'll never know I was here. I really need to remember that I'm not playing Arthur anymore.
Bloody waste of time.
We're not a bloody bed and breakfast, are we? So get out! There they are! Get him!
You can't kill all of us.
Harry, it never was!
You're not from around here.
Mind your own campsite.
Oh, you only need the good
I wonder
stuff,
if
huh?
Lionel can make some
Fine.
sort of automatic baby feeder for me. Then I wouldn't have to run back home as often to feed Gwen. Sounds a bit hard-hearted, doesn't it, Gwen? But Mummy's trying to save our lives.
I think we made it to safety.
You poor dear.
Sometimes I hear horsemen at night.
Is it the same place? What happened to our friend?
You're not the bloody help, are you? She's got blood on her hands. You'll beat me. We've come to the end of our
Well,
time.
it's the end of the road for me. Aha!
We've come to the end of our time.
I had you going there, didn't I?
They're not coming back. They're never coming back.
They're at Jack and Jill when you need them.
You can't just call it a victory.
Aha! We survive yet again. What, she can't wield an axe?
Mind the side effects.
This is the same place. So our friend. Oh no! Not the invisible house. The invisible house has ended. Turn of the normal house has begun.
Try to look on the bright side.
Getting enough sleep. It's important to sleep.
I know. Believe me. I know.
What if this is it? What if this is all there is?
Just like when I started with Arthur, we are low on the supplies of everything and lacking in regards of everything. Oh, might as well read the journal. Miss you, Pussycat. Mind if I stop by for a cup of tea? I miss you, Love Kitten. Spud dropped by. Ta-da. I hope Gwen remembers the look on his face, like she was all his anguish. I have to get Gwen out of here. We have to get the hell out of Wellington Wells. Those poor babies. After the germ is left, breed a riot. Sooner or later, someone will make it upstairs, and I'll fail to put them down with an emergency kit in time. And then the doctors will come, and I don't even want to think about the rest of it. Who can help us? Dr. V hates me with the fiery passion of his cold, dead heart. I don't want to think what the quid would be for the general's quo. Wish Arthur and me were still the two musketeers, but when's the day I don't wish that. This morning I woke up and there she was breathing, so quiet and tiny and helpless, and I thought I could just squeeze her tight and keep squeezing, and it wouldn't be long and she wouldn't cry anymore. I'm a horrible human being. Mom's daughter, that's sure. I want everything in the world for her, and she could be so much better than me, as long as she's inherited her father's brains and not his heart. Blackberries. Bobby's top priority. Number 9. Leave package in call box. Spud, Gemma Olsen, the celebrity Mr. K, Jimmy Watt, Mad Hat Haberdasher, Penny Snug, Sally Special, Bing Ling, Davy Hackney, the Design Center Kittens, Nick Lightbearer, Must Pay Cash. Well, don't worry, he's never going to be buying any Sally Specials ever again. Madam Wanda, Vanessa Tinkerbell on holiday, Sunshine, Pseudo Holmes, need to keep enough for me. Oblivion, 1 per customer. Aha. Tub, dearest Kate, I think I found a boat. A real one, of course, barely more than a wash tub. Ah, that tub thing, I remember it. Here we are.
Stuffed man.
And who needs you? The burden of mother weighs on you more heavily. Don't think you should drop everything and go take care of her?
The mark of Cain.
Roast beef.
Yeah, I'm glad that from what Lap said, well, oh, cool.
You can't expect me to wear that.
Since when do you care about fashion? I thought that was only for silly girls.
For God's sake, gingham. I look like Hansel and Gretel.
You've been looking a bit too provocative.
Provocative? I don't even wear a bra yet.
Maybe you should. You don't want men to get the wrong idea about you.
First, I'm not doing enough to get a man. Now I'm trying too hard.
Just wear the dress, will you? It'll keep away the wrong sort of attention.
Clearly, all she got with the wrong sort of attention.
Why did you bring us here?
I wanted you all to see what bravery looks like.
We have to take them home.
At least they tried to destroy the birth records. At least they tried. And the rest of the town hanged them on this bridge.
Are they just gonna leave those people hanging there till they rot? It's medieval.
I wish I was half as brave as Tommy Cramner and the Lushfords.
Hello. Let's have a look at you, shall we? You're in tip-top shape, aren't you? You were so pleased you survived the Garden District.
Yes.
And now it's time for Funny English Custom.
Have you been in a fight? Your clothes are all torn. You're really bringing...
I don't see what all the fuss was about.
I don't see what's all the fuss.
Again. Okay. Well, let's take care of the baby. About another 30 maybe. Go with that.
What's going on?
Seasoned with marshmallows and butter. Take it from me, Jack Worthing. It's got to be nice and white.
Clean up for now.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Sally Boyle! I hope you found the Uncle Jack record. Me brother's been pestering me.
I have indeed.
You're Brillo! Milk you shall have!
Lionel, you're sort of handy, aren't you?
Well, I do like to tinker. You'd be amazed at the state of some of these things when they come into the shop. Can't sell them if I can't fix them.
I have some designs for some apparatuses.
Some sort of water feeder for birds?
Oh, heavens no. I can't stand the crows. It's for my flowers. Mustn't overwater, but I keep forgetting to water it all.
Oh, of course. Well, let me see what I got in the back there. I bet I can find all the pieces sooner or later. They never show up right away, but they always show up sooner or later. Check back in a bit.
It's a shelter. These things have changed ever since Arthur's big play. Surely not. Joe, Arthur really laid out everything for everyone. All of the ones that Arthur set up everything. Me activating every single one of these has saved me so much time in the future.
Is that a new suit? It's fantastic.
Right as rain.
I will end up going up here at one point.
Lovely weather.
Righto.
Going the wrong way, and I need to get to that baby.
Where are you going?
I'm walking casually.
Your house on fire? I feel better about you already.
I had to take the fact that